am very aware, by the way, of the tonal dissonance between me and this game. But game fun. Get fun game. So we play it. But seriously, I enjoy this game quite a bit. Of course, to be fair, there's probably a pretty good tonal dissonance. Well, probably not as bad with Mass Effect. Mass Effect's a little goofy, you know? A little campy. Anyhow. Game? Okay. Just taking a minute to load.
Later, I called some men from Bakcha after I chased away the Chort. They took the barrels with the cooked beer. Everything that was left in the cauldron was gone.
So much good beer wasted.
Yeah.
Looks like some Khaldun got involved.
Looks like it. Well, they're lucky to have you as a matchmaker.
You also keep your eyes peeled around Nikolai. Who knows?
I will. Many Khalduns like to ruin weddings. You know how it is.
Yes, and the guests are helpless. If you ruin a wedding, you can ruin the entire lives of the newlyweds.
That's all right. Just be attentive. You will protect them.
Right. I shouldn't expect any help from Fetka.
We'll manage even without Fetka. All right, we need to go.
Oh, I got an herb. Move's curse. Stickman was unable to work until a local herbalist healed him. Okay. Meaningless tasks failed, of course. Boom, 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 boom. I'll keep you two. Fine. We got a new song. Here's a garden. I believe this one may have been the one that got muted, which I don't know if anybody else noticed, but on my last stream, my sound got muted for copyright. Not for the whole thing, just a little stretch where we went to visit her husband's grave. This might have been. Alas. Sometimes that happens that way. Okay. Naturally, we need to play cards. Card games, but not on motorcycles. I don't know what we're referencing. old references. Very bad references, to be honest. Well, alright. Beating up old Igor. Old Igor. I only have 2 trump cards. That's okay. Back when Team 4 Square did Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubbing. Oh, I haven't watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub in so long. Woof! The odds are not with me here, but we're gonna try. Oh, I did them out of order, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh well. Not gonna be you, but I'll be you. Easy peasy. Here, take another ace. Not taking my diamond, though. Okay. Got the kings. Ah. How many times can you... Oh, whatever. There we go. Ah. All right. We have 24 cards right now, which I don't really want that many cards. The reinforce ward. Ward increases health is lost. Well. That'll do. Let's see. What can we make? What do we have? Up, 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 up. You just receive money. Money. Doesn't vanish, huh? A key. Don't have a whole lot of. Wow. That's a lot. Mostly, though, my game is wasting them to death. Mostly, but not entirely. This'll do for now. If we have to switch it up, we will.
God bless Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
Ooh, I like this outfit. Very nice.
God bless.
Bride sent for you. She doesn't let anyone touch the banya. Says you're the only one who can.
That's right. Tell her I'll be there soon. Get the decorations ready.
All right, I'm going then.
And I will go to the Nikolaevs to help prepare their procession. I'll be with the guests this evening. Be on the lookout. Don't forget about demons while you're looking out for Kolduns. Who knows who's mixed up into this?
All right, Grandpa.
I know.
Greetings, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I've fallen ill, have fever of sorts. Look, my arms are all withered. The day's near when I won't be able to hold a plow.
What did you expect? Weren't you the one last year who got drunk, climbed the Church of the Trinity, and knocked down a bell from there, eh?
Yes, Yegor Yevlampovich. It was I. I come to you for repentance. Vasilisa Fyodorovna, heal me, please.
Sure.
All right. I'll do something about it. One doesn't deserve to die because of this. Here, sit by the stove.
You whisper several healing Zagavers, and the visitor feels better.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't squander this chance.
Okay. To the courtyard. Some lamenting should be done before the bride's banya ritual. It's also proper to decorate the banya with ribbons and birch branches. Got 101 sin.
Thank you for coming, Vasya. I've been crying the whole night. I have no strength left.
That's how it is. If you want a good marriage, you have to wail a bit.
I know. But it's not that simple. I won't miss the Abdericha much.
This way you'll get a taste of grief and cry, but your marriage life will be sweet.
Yes, we need to go to the banya soon. Decorate it properly. No one knows these rituals better than you.
All right. Go cry about your hair. You can comment without me.
I will leave you a red ribbon.
No need. I'll manage.
Thank you, Vasya. I'll go then.
Well, to decorate it properly, I need to place birches along the path and tie ribbons around the banya. Time to get to work.
Here are the decorations for the banya. Satin ribbons of different colors. You take the ribbons from the chest. Some birch branches lie here.
I know what to do. We gotta get the herb. Oh, go. Do.
It turned out pretty beautiful. It will also keep the bride safe. I'm truly a master.
A lot of praise for yourself, Vanya. Herb.
Ah, what a beautiful dawn we have in our Oyest. I've never seen dawn this often before.
Make sure we're not missing anything. No. Okay.
The old banya reminds you of the Abdericha. You chase away these gloomy thoughts. There's no need to go beneath the bench here. You're just decorating the walls. You are thinking about what color to decorate the banya.
I don't know if there's a specific color. You mentioned red earlier, but I don't know. I don't know. We can do different colors. Yeah. Oh boy, a strange barrel. Whatever could that be? I don't need to save. Habit. Nope.
The barrel jumps from side to side and sways as if it were alive. You call out to the barrel. A boy's hat peeks out of it.
Well, witch, today Petchka the witch hunter will expel you from this wedding.
Oh boy.
Witch hunter? Stop blowing the flute. I'm here to help the bride.
Right, as if I'd believe ya.
The boy starts to torture his flute in a severe manner.
If he doesn't stop playing, my head will explode. I can bring him around, and the Coldoons can help too. What was it that the bride and groom appointed me?
Matchmaker.
I did the matchmaking of the bride from the Bannock. You think I saved her to curse her wedding?
Torture. Yep.
All right, I believe you. I heard that the Coldoons curse weddings. I'm here to protect it.
What have you heard about Coldoons?
Do Coldoons fight each other? One invites a Coldoon over, and he turns out to be weak, like you.
Excuse you.
What are you whispering there?
Nothing. So then comes another Coldoon, a powerful one, and curses everything he sees, the wedding and the first Coldoon.
You just called me weak. Why, yada. Wedding protection. The border between worlds is opened during a wedding, and so it becomes important to protect the wedding from curses and the evil eye. This was the task of the Coldoon, who often served as the groom's best man. He protected the wedding cortege on its way to and from the village and prevented the interference of any evil Coldoons. The rite concluded on the second day of feasting. During it, men usually acted out a mock christening and a mock wedding.
Have you heard about Bannocks here?
I have. They grab the cursed and flay their skin, and the bride lived with them, they say. Is she an evil spirit too?
No, she was rescued.
So, a powerful Coldoon helped her.
Me?
Yes, I went with the groom.
You wouldn't manage without a groom, I bet.
Excuse you.
So, you think I can't manage? Will you help me to guard this wedding?
I can. Together, we can do it for sure. Defeat the Coldoons.
Okay.
It's time for me to lead the bride to the banya.
I'll look after you, witch. Let's deal with it peacefully, all right?
After the preparations are made, it's time to accompany the bride to the banya. A crowd of people has gathered to watch the ritual. Everyone wants to hear the wailings of old and have a look at the decorations. You sweep the road in front of the bride so that no cursed items will be trodden upon.
All right then. The banya. We're having a gathering this evening. Better heat up the banya. I should probably do it myself. Oh, I
You
found
warned
Isabeth's
the
one.
bride that guests from her side might show up soon. Shorts sent by the Abdiricha. You're right. As soon as the fire is lit in the banya, a demon appears.
Let's go! Ooh, hey, I haven't seen a big boy in a while. Need to do waste. Alright. Keep. Don't really need a whole lot else. I don't know if this will stack when this one goes off after. I guess we can find out. No harm in that. Not that serious of a fight. Yes, that'll be fine. Race 3 is not that bad. First times 3. Ooh. I don't think I need this much curse. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm out of my deck. Well. Because it's a lot of curse. What? What? Hey Jolly, I know you're sick of icing that half of a small orange cream frosty if you're interested. I'm super not. No. Yeah. Or I screamed out. What we have here? Instantly choose a page and add an effect. Huh. Curious. I'll take this one.
After you catch your breath, you wash the bride while speaking the ritual Zagavers, and then help to get her in the wedding dress.
Hope the game's going well. Yeah, this game's fun. Okay, we have too much curse. Too much curse. I like this one. Guess I can get rid of the double. Oh, let's see. Arrival of the bridal procession. The guests should arrive soon. We'll all go to Vilgut for the ceremony together.
Carts with wedding guests have already started to arrive at the yard. There will be a wedding gathering this evening, so there's going to be quite a crowd. Nikolai is here, as well as old Yegor, the master of ceremonies, and the groom's relatives. The moment the guests enter the yard, the mother of the bride brings her daughter out.
You came!
Jesus, so many people.
Well, we came, yes, so greet your guests.
No wind and then a gale. No guests and then a swarm.
Greetings, Yegor Yevlampovich, Master of Ceremonies.
Howdy! Soon we'll make you completely human.
Greetings, noble best man, my loyal friend.
Well, as they say in Sheridan, bonjour!
Oh, Fedka. You were a dumbass. It's okay, though.
Greetings, betrothed.
Greetings. See, I'll fulfill my promise very soon. Oh well, the evening won't start by itself. Time to drink for the bride. Don't go ahead of the cart. When the master of ceremonies tells us to, then we will start.
Come on! You're too ceremonial. They do everything quicker in the city.
Right. And the people there will lose what's left of their souls soon. We'll start this wedding proper, as it's supposed to be started.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't be angry, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. Igor Yevlampich, it will be as you say.
Unharness the horses and get ready for dinner. And I need to speak to you, matchmaker.
As you say, Igor Yevlampich. As you say. Come here, everyone.
Could you be a bit quicker, old man?
Come, come. You'll get what you're due soon enough.
I want to talk to every...
Hey, Kola, prepare your coins. We have a song for you.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, hit it! Petka, let's have some drums!
Oh.
Березки да елочки, казачки идут, да гармошку играют, в морозеньку вядут, е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, гармошку играют, в морозеньку вядут, е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, гармошку играют, в морозеньку вядут. Ой, яблоня кудрявая, ой, бока, зачем я любила такого дурака? Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, зачем я любила такого дурака? Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, зачем я любила такого дурака? Ой, брось, кота, сюда, перестать шалить, долго дать казачьей родина велит. Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, долго дать казачьей родина велит. Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, долго дать казачьей родина велит. Ой, всех девиц красивее, ближе и милее, родина Россия, ты послужишь. Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, родина Россия, ты послужишь. Е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, родина Россия, ты послужишь. Е-е-е.
That was fun. Good celebration song. You got anything else to say to me?
Kola, prepare your coin. Hey, hit it!
Nope. Okay.
I'm not your typical bride. The others usually say goodbye to their home. I learned about this only recently.
You had a chance to see it. Not every cursed one has that chance.
That's right. But you'll help me if something goes wrong?
I didn't save you from a demon for nothing.
Thank you, Vasa.
Can... Hey, kiddo.
Everything is quiet at the moment. There are no Kulduns around except for you and old Igor. I'm keeping my eyes open. If I notice any chorts, I'll tell you.
Chorts? Regular people don't see them.
Wrong. Anyone can see a chort today.
Wrong. He's so irritating.
Have you heard about the carts with no horses? Who moves them if not chorts?
Well, I know that chorts spin the grindstones.
Uh-huh. And who's pushing a cart if there are no cattle? Chorts! Who else? And then there's another thing. The locomotive, for instance. Oh! And have you heard about Peligraph? Recently in Solikamsk, the Peligraph chorts made such a ruckus. The peasants pulled down Peligraph. It's a sort of nobility that they have a the graph. They cut the graph.
Telegraph? I've only seen the telegraph.
Huh. So is he scary?
Oh, I barely escaped.
Be on the lookout. Pele the Graph himself may show up.
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring bad luck. If it's bear wool, the procession might not be able to pass at all. You inspect the floor, but you don't notice any cursed artifacts.
Hey, Nikolai.
Well, Vasilisa, we've been through fire together to end up here.
Wait a little bit. This feast will get pretty fiery soon.
Vitka, how are you doing after that night?
I don't quite remember what happened, Vaisa. I only know one thing. If it wasn't for you, the feast would have been my last. I won't forget it.
It turns out you're like a mother to everyone here.
Made her sad. Congratulations. She would have been a mother, I'm sure.
So
Talk to
that's
Bride's
how
mom.
life turns out to be. For so many years, I've been raising a log, and my daughter was suffering from demons. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it happen? Forgive me, Lord.
Your child wasn't growing, so why didn't you visit a knower?
I called a doctor, and he said that it's a kind of a scientific disease.
All diseases come from demons. Why are you listening to doctors? Be glad that Nikolai got to us.
Oh, I don't even know how to thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. My daughter will do well with such a matchmaker.
Are you happy with the groom?
Oh, we couldn't hope for better. Practical, has served in the army. What more could you wish for?
Your daughter is an enviable bride.
I myself couldn't have brought her up better. Lord forgive me, but how could you say that she grew up with demons? No one would believe it. And such a dowry. Even I got a belt, just like my daughter's. I don't know who sent it, though.
Oh no. Well, apparently we're not allowed to catch that. I caught it. Hope for the best.
Kulduns often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horses from passing. You search the haystack, but don't feel any cursed artifacts nearby.
Hopefully the belt isn't a problem. Hey.
How can you live with this friend of yours? I just don't get it.
He's all right. A funny guy. Anyway, I want to speak to you about something else. We need to guard this wedding. Notice anything?
Right, instead of Fetka. But no, everything seems proper.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give any curse a chance to settle.
Well,
Have you sensed anything wrong?
The horses were reluctant to go when the procession was leaving the gates. I whispered a bit, and it sort of improved. But these things don't happen without reason. Why don't you have a look? Maybe with your powers of sorcery, you'll be able to find something.
I don't think any Khaldun's will show up. They're scared of you. Have been for a long time now.
Could be. So we won't sound the alarm yet, right? Besides, what's a good wedding without a Khaldun duel? There was this event in my youth. I was the best man and guarded the wedding. A disgruntled Khaldun showed up. They hadn't invited him, you see? So I gave him a good cursing. He was sick for an entire week after that. But you should look for a curse anyway. We don't want you to be sick.
filth at a wedding. There was once a Khaldun who served as the best man at a wedding. He guessed all the riddles they posed him. The priest had already performed the blessings, and the couple began to walk over to their guests. However, there was some kind of filth at their feet. The Khaldun wiped it away at once and asked the couple to walk backwards to the priest. Only then did he allow them to join their guests. Filth is a kind of evil eye. In Russian, the words filth and quarrel sound similar to one another. He realized there was an evil Khaldun among the guests who hoped to spoil the wedding. At the wedding feast, he noticed a Khaldun from another village. He lifted him up and made him stand on one leg while the others celebrated. A dog of a man, the evil Khaldun whined for mercy. "Let me go, for God's sake. Don't shame me." The best man answered him, "Let this be a lesson to you."
Did you teach our accordion player any words?
I did, and he whispered them correctly.
I hope he doesn't mix anything up.
What could he possibly mix up? I'll look after him.
Talk to you later, Grandpa. I'll have a look around.
Remember how I taught you to spoil weddings?
Of course I do.
Well, try to find some wool or bean sprouts. You need to dispose of them if some chort left them behind.
All right, Grandpa.
I already checked everything, but we'll double check everything. I wonder if I can talk to you
That's how
again.
life turns out. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it happen?
Okay.
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring back.
No, I don't think anything has changed. I already checked the hay.
You may go on your way.
Didn't find anything. Oh boy. Room in the attic. All kinds of evil spirits like to hide in the attic. I should check it out, just in case.
You look into the pantry near the haystacks and see a ruffled silhouette of a Susietko. He seems to be deep in his thoughts, and he doesn't notice you.
You can say hi.
Susietko, kind host.
Oh my, you scared me. Witch, I get rid of you this very instant.
Wait, I'm the matchmaker. I'm helping the wedding, not spoiling it.
Ah, I see. I thought you won on the cursing sword.
No.
I have failed to notice in time. I think I saw something the other day, but it wasn't quick enough. The shadow escaped.
Oh no.
I thought that there was no Susietko here, and that the changeling lock drove you away.
Oh, that was the case. The changeling was strong, so I escaped to my relatives. It was only recently that I could come back.
Are you happy with the bride?
Oh, I am. I feel bad though, as I couldn't keep her away from the curse. I don't have much power in the banya.
Whom did you see? Tell me in details.
The man was rummaging around the haystacks.
A young Kuldoon. Once, a young Kuldoon came to a wedding. He's never even read a book, but he's quite talented. He sees an old Kuldoon sitting in the place of honor, helping himself to treats, and asks him, "Why are you here wearing that fancy hat, gray-haired one?" "And what business is that of yours?" answers the old Kuldoon. "Or do you think, Greenhorn, that you have more knowledge than me?" "Of course I do," answers the young man. Need to drink water. You can hear me keep getting more hoarse. Gosh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, answers the old man, why don't you pour us a glass of vodka? That being done, the old Kuldoon whispers something over the glass and says to the young man, "Here, have a drink." The young man does 3 somersaults, takes the glass, and drinks it down. "Now you have a drink," he tells the old man, pouring another glass. The old one drinks it, and at once sticks to the ceiling. The young man takes a whip and begins to lash the old man. The old man screams bloody murder, and his sons start begging the young man to let him go. From then on, nobody's seen this old Kuldoon at weddings.
I searched the yard, but I couldn't find anything cursed.
So he hid it well. And no, I could tell straight away. He had a frog and a smart face, not like yours, a typical village face.
Typical village face.
Wait, a frog? So he was a merchant.
Devil knows. He could play tricks on my eyes better than you. He sneaked up to me and grabbed me by my fur. But that's all right. I had seen enough by then. Take a look in the morning. You'll find it.
The Susedka advises you to look in the lining of the chest with the bed sheets, which are to be brought into the house of the groom.
Ooh. Oh, hi, Oh, hi, Sylvan. A good stream. Jolien will be lurking. Okay. Hope you've been having a good week. I guess it's a new week, but still.
I need to go, kind Susedka host.
Very well. See you soon. See you soon.
Very helpful. Okay. We'll go to this one first. Ooh, burps. Noisy room. What is that noise? It couldn't be shorts, could it?
It turns out the room is noisy because several men decided to kill some time by playing cards. They are so immersed in the game that they fail to notice you.
Hardly anyone visits this part of the house. So this is where the carp players decided to hide.
Well.
What are you doing here? This is no place for a girl.
Hey, wait! What are you blabbering about? Come in, Vasilisa. Welcome. Long time no see, right?
Long time no see, Samson. Okay, time to actually lurk.
Shh! She's a witch. I know her. Shut your mouth. She'll curse you.
God helps. Samson, you're working on the Zimskaya station, right?
Well, welcome. Be our guest.
Silence, you fool! That's right. From the Urolka station. What are the chances? The bride's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
And I turned out to be a matchmaker. Do you play cards?
Yes, madam. Would you like to join?
Yeah.
So, are you familiar with the bride's parents?
Her father, when he was still alive, traded salt. He would often visit our region. I told him lots of made-up stories, but he told me a true story about, his daughter.
Don't mind if I do. I'm going to hell anyway.
That's all right. God is merciful. Sit right there, under the icons.
Me and Samson against these two? They don't stand a chance. Samson. Well, we'll see. Works for me. Alright, the odds are in your favor, Samson. I believe in you. Come on now. Oh. I don't think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna lose me this game. How rude. Guess I could have tried to stay in longer. Come on now. One more. Oh. Wow. You lost me 50 coin. Well, anyway.
You may go on your way.
Okay. To the room. The table in the upper room is prepared for the evening gathering today. Tomorrow is the wedding day.
Finally, after the prolonged greetings of the foreign guests, the ritual of drinking to the bride begins. The bride brings wine to everyone, and the guests sit in the traditional order. A dinner is served that consists of many dishes: jellied minced meat, meat soup, fish pie, and calf's head. These are only a tiny portion of all the dishes served. The whole week before the wedding, the bridesmaids and the bride were preparing wailings of grief. Now it's time for songs of praise and glory. Before continuing the feast, you decide to stretch your legs and walk into a decorated room.
And she has the blackest book. And her eyes. A true Satan.
Wow, you telling stories about her?
She looked at me and I sort of froze. She wanted to set her short on me. But then I told her, I'll hit you so hard.
Let's hope that Samson didn't have a shaved head. Too long didn't read. Samson in the Bible lost his strength from a shaved head.
What did you tell me?
Ah, sweet mother. Oh, Jesus.
Uh-huh. Petka.
It it's me who's going to hit you hard. Or should I send my chort on you?
Oh, Vasya, don't curse him. He was a fool. Don't be strict with him. He used to tease me too when I was with Proshka. I know that you're good. You should be called a witch doctor.
Akulina, was it you who I cured of Ikota?
Oh, hold on. I have a sneeze coming on.
It was me, Vasilisa. Thank you, mistress.
This chort has no business sitting as an Ikota. Proshka is doing good now. He's traveling with me.
So, he's helping you. Who knew it would turn out so well? This is my friend, Pyotr. He's very good with his flute.
Well, it is what it is.
If you tell any more stories like that about me, you won't have any limbs to hold that flute. Got it?
Whoa, no limbs.
Got it.
So, how are you doing without Proshka?
Oh, I couldn't be happier. The chort doesn't speak from inside me in a scary voice, and the other children don't make fun of me anymore. Thank you, Vasya.
How's your patrol doing? Noticed any more Khaldun's?
Everything's quiet. I'm on the lookout.
Do you like the wedding?
Oh, it's pretty, and the songs, and everyone is dressed so nicely.
That's rubbish. But Nikolai's uniform looks great. I bet he has a gun at home.
Oh, when I grow up, I'll cry my eyes out, and then I'll live happily.
The neighbors of this tall carpenter are lying face down on their plates, snoring peacefully.
Do you think I bored them with my talking? Oh no, that's not the case. In all of Perm Gubernia, there's no man more dashing than me. Well, if it's about carpentry or drinking, anyway. In all the rest, I'm afraid I'm not that good.
So your axe feeds you?
Yeah, I recently put a blockhouse in Anbor. I'm often hired in this Trieste. If only I was paid as well as I should. I can build whatever you can think of. A boat or a church. My tool is always with me. My loyal axe here.
I can't get over the pronunciation of Nikolai. But I don't want to go into why at the moment.
So no one can beat you at drinking.
I can drink 5 bottles of vodka right now, believe it or not.
Why not?
I can beat you at drinking.
You? Well?
After several cups, you feel sick. You have to get up from the table and whisper a couple of zadivers to come to your senses.
Vasilisa Fyodorovna, God be with you. I know I didn't believe you outright, but I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I don't know how to thank you. Take some sour cream from our cow. Oh, it was a lucky day when we met you.
If there's any perspective shifts, but there is not.
Oh, Vasilisa, the bride told us about you.
Such a man she got herself, right?
Hush! Do you want to curse her?
Me? I can't curse. Here, Vasya will prove me right? But what a man, a soldier. Maybe I should get dragged away by chorts?
Thank you for helping me. I understand that you got this friend quite suddenly.
That's all right. She's a fine girl. Feel like we've known her all these years.
It's a pity she didn't show up earlier.
Aren't you afraid that the bride used to be a changeling?
What's there to be scared about? She's ordinary now.
Things happen in life. It wasn't her decision to become a demon. Such was her fate.
The only one to blame here is her mother.
Oh, she's also suffered her fill with the changeling. God is forgiving.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on without your approval.
Okay. Don't think we have anything else to click. Talk to everybody. Yeah.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not the feast continues, and each of the guests is honored with a song of glorification. After each song, it is customary to thank the singers with some money. Your turn comes. The song begins, «Ты княжна наша сващенка». When the sound of the choir dies down, a girl with a tray approaches you. The eyes of the performers grow wide with surprise. Your generosity is momentarily praised in a song.
I mean, you know how much money I have? Too much. Can't spend all this money.
At the end of the feast, a ritual dish is served. Selyanka, a large baked pudding with eggs. Nikolai deftly cuts a piece of pie and gifts his mother-in-law the customary coins. The feast will go on until morning, but old Yegor convinces you that tomorrow is the most important day, the traveling of the wedding procession to the wedding ceremony. You go home to have a little rest before dawn.
Hmm. 13th brother causes a newborn to develop Kila. The child nearly dies, but the demon is driven away with prayers. It also is someone with a rich Russian background, which I've explained to you before. This is the kind of game where when I catch you playing it, like now, I enjoy it wholeheartedly. I think it's a very charming little game. It does a lot to make an ode to old folklore and other things. An enraged peasant beats his horse, the lame animal doomed. Alright. What we have? Calamity, hunger. Well, for now, send. We had one fire somewhere, didn't we? Maybe not. All calamity and strife. Well, Russian and Swedish, Danish folklore is where I thrive, especially Hans Christian Andersen tales. I'm not talking about his original works words either. And did a lot of folk tales. Oh. Customary to play cards. Didn't even have to use my magic that time.
So, how's the
Soon they all. I think we can make it in time.
Okay, I didn't think we had
How
anything
do you
new to
like my
say.
new fur? What a glow.
I don't know how to address you now.
Proskated, you've helped me.
Yep.
How can they possibly harm me?
Okay.
Enough of this yet. I will fly. I won't forget.
God bless, Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I came for you, Vasilisa. I'll get you to Pakcha. And you, Yegor Yevlampovich, will get to Vilgard. Get ready. I'll wait for you at the gates.
Okay, off we go. Procession is gathering. While lamenting is taking place, I should check. Oh. Too far along. Farewell to beauty. The wedding day starts with a long ceremony.
You reach the bride's izba with the light of dawn. The changeling girl sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant Uzhyasyaduka Maladyoshenka. The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone. The bride gives the prettiest one to you.
Hans Christian Andersen was well known for things like The Little Mermaid, The Princess and the Pea, The Emperor's New Clothes, etc., but he also went on to do small stories with the Brothers Grimm and things like Thumbelina, and Nightingale, and The Striking 12. Yeah, it's a pretty well-known name.
The ritual drags on, and the guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
Yeah, plus 15 health isn't really that... I mean, it's very nice. Not super useful, though. I guess I could swap it out for this one. Their vampirism doesn't come up very much. If only for sentimentality. Alright. While the lamenting is taking place, I should check the courtyard again and get rid of any new curses.
You go down into the yard. It looks empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks, but which one? There was some noise coming from this haystack. Or was it that haystack? Two dark figures emerge from the shadows.
It's just the kids.
Aha! We've caught a witch!
Oh, it's Vasilisa.
This isn't a fairy tale. What if I took you for an evil spirit?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun, not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an ikota on the wedding.
Oh, Christ in heaven! Not an ikota!
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing weddings.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself, I swear by God.
The gates opened by themselves, and the Ardensteels were flying around.
It means Chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
He started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark, we almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This flute must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran, and we decided to change our hiding spot in case he'd be back. And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
Wedding spoiling. It was considered taboo to not invite a Khaldun to a wedding. It was akin to not inviting close or distant relatives. People were afraid of Khalduns and generally did not want to take the risk. If by chance or for some other reason a Khaldun was not invited, there was a good reason to fear the consequences. This fear is well depicted in the painting A Sorcerer Comes to a Peasant Wedding by the Russian painter Vasily Maximov. Member of the... Oh gosh. I don't think I can pronounce that without hearing it. I'm not going to try. This specific group. It was believed that there were many magical ways to spoil a wedding. For instance, a Kuldoon could set newlyweds against each other or put a spell on the guests, as a prank or with evil intent.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
All right, if you want to help, go right ahead. Petka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. You likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
Beer. Leftovers from yesterday. It's flat now. Smells kinda disgusting.
In the chest!
The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the Izba.
They're literally translated as the Wanderers. English. Interesting.
You cut into the lining and, to your horror, find something furry inside. You find a dried bear paw that emanates dark sorcery. You hide this new artifact in your bag, as if against your will. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the Izba.
Strengthened status curse, huh? Well, swap it out. Slightly better than this.
You closely inspect the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog hair. You remove it with a zagavar and throw it away in disgust. Petka suddenly calls out to you.
Vasya, I found it, I think.
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. That's a lot. What do you have, Akulina? Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some, Vasya. Also pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Kuldoon is involved here.
The children look at each other worrisomely.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? A curse? Will he summon Chorts? A mortal threat.
You jump from the sudden knock at the gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Hi, Setka. Your thing didn't go off. Hey, open the gates. Foreign merchants have arrived. Man the ransom?
After several minutes of bargaining, you open the gates.
Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the master of ceremonies.
You seem alarmed, Vasilisa.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone powerful is trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
It's a long story to explain the lore and ideal meaning behind the Wanderers, but to give it a little too long to read, there's a group of Russian painters who, during the 19th century, rejected the idea of restrictive and foreign-inspired classism regarding both music and art. Classicism, my bad. Classic? Not classism. Classicism. There we go. Words.
You can stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding? If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Believing that art should be useful, a vehicle for expressing humanitarian and social ideals, they produce realistic portrayals of inspiring or pathetic subjects from Russian middle class and peasant life in a literal, easily understood style.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle?
Hi, Donnie. Hey, bud. What you doing? Yeah? He's sleepy. Oh, sleepy man. Sleepy bald man. Hey. You gonna sit there for a minute? Okay.
No one knows how all these curses turned out.
That's your task, Matchmaker, to guard the procession against it. If it stops, then yes, only God knows what will happen.
I can send you a picture of the painting of Maximov's Sorcerer Comes to a Peasant's Wedding, if you'd like. Yeah, sure. I won't be able to look at it right now, but in a bit. I think Donnie wants food. Hold on. I'll have to mute myself since, Donnie, you're gonna have to eat some dry food. Yeah. 1 second. Okay.
Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job.
Aye, Grandpa.
And I will do mine. We'll teach Fedьka some zagovors. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
All the guests gather in the Izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
Departure of the bridal procession. The preparations are complete. It's time to get going. I gotta resettle myself.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
That's Lisa. That's good so much.
Yes, if you can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other dead. They can't get back by themselves.
So Kolya wouldn't pull her out without you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
You know, I've been thinking. In a way, you also pulled me out from the grave.
Yeah?
If you didn't come that night to the pothouse, Schurz would have killed me.
Yes, I think that's how it happened.
I've heard what the girls in Vilgard have been saying. That you didn't want to become a witch. But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa are taking me for a fool, but I see lots of things. The dead men can't go back by themselves, right? I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved him. So I think you decided. Vasya, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it. You brought back that girl, but she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead. But she betrothed. Is dead. Buried.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
Wait, don't be angry. I'm not joking. I came close to seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. And your chores constantly beg you for work, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
And what's next? Sooner or later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier and start dragging our souls to the grave. I've listened closely to many stories. Your church will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
We're gonna argue because it's fun. I mean, adding to the drama of the story. That's what I mean.
Don't judge Khaldoons by the old folks' tales. I'm keeping my chores in check. You're saying my chores will be the death of me. You can't know my fate. And you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided to make my own fate. You have your fate. You heard the Troika. So that's your fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick.
The sounds of an axe or cry prepare for misfortune. If you hear the sounds of bells on a troika, prepare for your wedding.
But I have it differently. You remember how I stole from the shop? It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of similar things. I think maybe I should quit this kind of life. Start a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. You saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
Well, Fetka, I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
All right, I'll try. Old habits die hard. Next thing you'll know, I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fedka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist, and the road to Vilgurt lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for the worst.
Oh. Take off my splint for a little while. Cold Creek Ford. The spring crosses the road. It would be easy to stop the procession here.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall overboard. You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fedka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests?
Interesting.
You hold the horses and give a lift to several nimble guests. The older and slower ones are lost in the mist.
Not quite what I was expecting, but okay. Ah, well.
Behind your back, you hear human screams and demons croaking. In the mist, you can't tell what has become of the guests left behind.
That is not what that implied. But it's fine. near the Cricket Forest. While we were busy with the wedding, that Khuldoon could have taken advantage of the Cricket Forest. My tongue still isn't 100%.
The wedding train reaches the shadows of the gloomy trees of the Crooked Forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khuldoon cursed this road as well.
Yay, death! Well, you know, the third one didn't exactly imply, oh yeah, we're just gonna take some of the guests that fell and like the rest of them, they're gonna die, whatever. You know?
Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
Excuse you? The line did that backwards. It said turn on the right is used more often than the left. And this one says turn on the left is used more often than the right. Rude. The subtitles are, I hate that, yeah. I don't remember anything about turns, in like any of the rooms or not.
You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right. You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right, you see a clearing amongst the trees.
That isn't gonna go well.
Finally, the forest is behind you. Vilgert is close, so you decide to take a break.
Oh, I did it! Huh? What? Hi, Donnie. Pour you a little bit of water, bud. Makes you want some water. Might taste a little funny. Congrats. Well, your love, Donnie. I think he knows. Our daily Donnie appreciation. Gonna look at that achievement later. Ah, the crossroads. Yep. Been here many a time at this point.
Mikhail's crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north from south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagavar and listen.
Researcher, of course. Mythological and pagan worldviews view the future as predetermined by destiny. This is why one could glimpse the future from divinations. During calendar holidays, when the borders between worlds grow thin, sorcery was considered to be especially effective. In a place of transition, such as a crossroads, sorcery might become even more reliable. Thus, at a crossroads at night and during Yuletide divinations, one could hear hints regarding the future. Sounds of a woodcutter's axe told of a coffin death. Of a coffin death was constructing, while the sound of jingle bells told of a fast approaching wedding. Oh boy. Yeah, you want to come up? Keep going. You hear bell sounds from the left, sounds of an axe from the right, and a mournful wailing ahead. Definitely left.
You chose the right way. You make no mistake in choosing the road. This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgert passes by uneventfully, and you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the Trinity.
Whoop. Really made it to the church. They're gonna interrupt. Now's their chance. I will do some hand stretches while we sit. There they are. There's them. Oh, bitch.
Vasilisa, stop the procession.
No! That was a lot more dramatic than I intended to be.
Alexander, we can't. It's a bad omen.
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
You were telling me.
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
Why?
Why do you need to ruin the wedding?
It's simple. I can take the side effect only if you're sufficiently weakened.
If the procession stops, the curse may splash out. Only God knows what should happen then.
Right. You're only saying this so I wouldn't interfere. No such thing will happen.
Listen to me. This is dangerous. Very dangerous.
You can't scare me, Vasilisa. Either give me the book, or the procession stops.
Listen. Let me wed this couple, and then we can fight. Why involve the bride and groom?
You won't trick me, Vasilisa. I came especially prepared for this fight. Now when there's a curse around us, we are equal.
Okay. I'll do this just for the... I like seeing all the different texts.
So that's how it is in your world. Always playing pretend. You could have helped me with the snake that time.
I wanted to, but you were doing fine on your own, and I wanted to see what kind of witch you were. I did. I think you're as powerful as me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just need the book.
You know about this? What do you need it for? What are you planning?
Don't stall, Vasilisa! Fight me!
I can't give you the book, you know that!
Then it's the only way. Défense-toi!
Oh boy. Isn't this fun? What you got? What you got going on here? Yeah, master, we know. Goes first if he has less pages, yep. Just doing 2 this turn. Okay. Maybe more evil spirits. Okay. That's not a big deal. Which case... Curse. Keep it simple. What do we got going on here? 11, okay. Damage absorption. Okay. Well, funny. You're doing 3 now. Yeah, your defense. Oh, removes all negative statuses. Figures. Alright then, all negative statuses. Well, it's just for you. Okay, so they've got 11. take a little bit of damage, should be fine. It's still fine. I go before the demons. That's what's important here. Damage absorption. Absorb this. Okay. Yes, Donnie? Oh, Donnie wants more food? You want more food? Okay. Hold on. Hold on, I will interrupt this fight. Okay. Well, all things considered, with that, you're not doing much. Wait, because I went off after. Okay. So... one. I won't be attacking, you fool. Well, maybe I will. Have any negative effects? Okay. Hee. Summon another one. I'm gonna go after you. I think. Not getting a negative status put on me. I really only have to make it so I do. I'll use this for a heal. This'll work. Dum. I could have increased my forward a little bit. That is okay. Move all the negative again. I want that to go off. Boop. Boop. Oh, the damage absorption. Ah, well. That's okay. One little slip up.
Give me the book, Vasilisa, and the guests will be safe.
Bah! Humbug!
They have nothing to fear. I'll protect the wedding.
Ooh. Okay. You're going to go down, you're going to go down. So we're just cursing your ass. I feel bad for this coachman. Who did you hire? Get rid of it. That's fine. Actually, all of my stuff is already off you, so that's interesting. What? Keep it simple. You have a lot of hit points, I'll give you that. Not really enough weakness anyway. Yeah, these coachmen must be absolutely terrified. Like, I gotta keep driving with this fucking bunch of demons and fire magic big flock everywhere, and I get paid enough for this. Coach, yeah. I mean, there's only so much that they can actually see, but nonetheless. I don't have curse right now, so we're just gonna... Whoop. Ooh, we got a good amount going off on you now. Okay. I know I've got some... Let's see. That's vampirism. We'll take vampirism. That works for me. Are you still cursed? Just have a weakness. We've got you wasted, but not... Well. We'll just increase it. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Nobody's cursed, but we'll do it anyway. Oh yeah, we get plus 11 right now. We'll be fine. Blech. Get some good heals in. Beautiful, wonderful, perfect. Alright. Yeah, I bet you want to remove that. Hmm. No, we don't want to waste it on that. Whoop! You're cursed now. We can do 3. Stacking up that waste.
I don't want to hurt you, Vasilisa. Not if I don't have to.
Uh-huh.
You've been lying like the devil himself, and now you want me to believe you?
Ooh, you're gonna heal. Good for you. Let me think here. Oh yeah. I meant to take that out. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I bought it, but like, I actually want it in my... Okay, you've got defense of 10. Curse this one. Use positive status. We're not going to do a positive. We're just going to... Absorption. Ooh, 12. Okay. That's whatever. Boop. I did mean to take this out. A little bit of a bummer. Oh gosh, let me think here. Now you got waste on you. Defense of 10, so I gotta break through. Well, no, I don't. It is a little bit annoying that he keeps removing my waste, but I'll just keep adding more, so it's fine. He's barely done anything to me. We will be finishing up the stream whenever we're done with this section of the story. How long that happens to take. Gonna remove all negative status effects again. Well, well, well. Nobody's cursed currently. Fortunately, this would go off after. We need to defend from those two. Keep my waste for now. Just. Boop. Perfect. Down. Weak walk. You're gonna heal again, huh? Hee hee. Time to stack it. Oh gosh. Nice solid 17. Oh, you're just healing again. That's a mistake. I'll gladly take this. You're doing damage absorption. I'm gonna curse you. I don't really need to do a whole lot. Will do. Nice solid 21. Ooh. Ooh. More stacking! I'm very pleased right now. I am very pleased right now. Might as well curse you too. You know what? You're already cursed. Weakness. End turn.
Give up, or the entire wedding procession will be transformed.
Blah, blah, blah.
Not if I stop you first.
There it is. That just means we gotta make sure we go before you, which is easy enough. So close. Ooh, 20. That's not going to matter at all. Haha. Okay. You know, I'm going to let you hit me, bud. I'm going to do that. You can't do enough damage anyway. Let's see if we can... Look at so many herbs. Yes. Damage absorption. Perfect. He'll go before me, but they won't. That's enough. 17, yeah. Wink. I'm not gonna break through, but... Oh, no, I did. Oh, would you look at that? This battle is decided. I don't even have to do anything. Yeah. You got a 5 waste on you, bud. I'll do this, though. Flip. Gosh. Free idle choice. That's fun. Interesting.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing, and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and human.
Oh. Second, though, we need to remove. Need you. Don't need you. Okay. Transforming the whole procession. Guess who said he would do it?
Alexander's curse hits the weakened wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that right now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
True. That did just hand me the opportunity to break the seal on like a silver platter. Isn't that kind of them?
How will I find them? Even my chords may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them, find out who's missing, and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herb, Cuckoo's Tears. It grows deep in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
Your friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Akulina, you're alive. Oh, Lord, oh, Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
Thank you, Vasilisa Feodorovna. I'll pray for you.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror! I've heard of such things, but never thought would witness it.
Oh, Khuldoon ruined the wedding. Khuldoons are not people at all. Their souls wander restlessly between heaven and hell. It's no wonder they're disagreeable. They often do more harm than good. They especially dislike not being invited to weddings. One time in our village, a Khuldoon did not want his daughter to marry a simple plowman. He needed to pass his craft on to his next of kin, you see. But his daughter defied him. Long story short, the guests gathered in his yard. They were noisy and in a festive mood. The Khuldoon decided to have some fun at their expense. He whispered something and the guests turned into wolves and began thrashing about the yard. And he had erred somewhat. He forgot to close the gates, and the wolves escaped to the forest. Werewolves are easy to distinguish from regular wolves, for they have red eyes and serve the latter.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai?
I can't see him. Listen.
He's also been transformed. Oh, I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
Don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding, but I'll try to fix it.
Looks like you were right about Fedka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khuldoon. That's all right. I'll deal with him. As soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
Anything else to click on? Anything at all?
A wounded peasant girl is lying in the grass. Looks like she's lost consciousness. The girl thanks you with a weak voice, but then loses her senses again. At least her life isn't it.
All the cards have turned over. Some of them are broken. They are quite easy to fix. The guests, on the other hand...
Oh. I get too close and okay, there we go.
Some horses have fled. Only the bravest of them all have stayed. They're also worried. It smells like wolves here.
One more person in here. Can I... No. Okay. Well.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
Yeah. Got everything. Well. I guess that's where we're stopping it for today.
Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already.
Okay. I want to keep playing, but also I need to think about food and... Is there a snack I can have instead? I'm trying to think, but I don't think there is. I think I have to make proper food. If there was... Hold on. Let me see if I can eat my Cheez-Its yet. I need to test this anyway. No, not yet. Still burns a bit at the back of my throat. Shame. Not where it's supposed to. Well, maybe in a couple more days. It wasn't as bad as the first time. So yes, we'll have to stop here because I need to think about food. Did I just Yes, I did, but we're gonna do it again. Okay. If you like what I do, please consider giving me a follow or a subscribe. Both these things help me out a whole ton. And I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but it is in the early afternoon, so it's not going to be interfering with tomorrow's stream at all. On Wednesday, however, I will not be able to stream. Actually, no, I will. I was going to say I won't be able to stream for super long, but that's not true because my physical therapy appointment isn't until 2 o'clock. So if I started at 11, we could stream for like at least 2 hours. Your love, Donnie. He doesn't. He knows. I bet he'd like to go outside today. I can catch a time where it's not raining. But yes, I look forward to playing more Black Book next week. I really enjoy this game. It is very charming. And I like the mechanics. I don't get into deck builders crazy often. A lot of them are roguelikes, and I don't play roguelikes too much. But I like a deck builder that is not. But yeah, that is going to be it. As always, thanks for hanging out with me, jesters. Little jesters. Little buds. I don't know. I'm trying out sayings. It's like having branding. But yeah. Remember to stay silly out there, okay? I'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye.